Hey guys and gals, I'm about to go to sleep, but recently got back from a restaurant and doing a college startup exam and all that, and hopefully I did well. Anyways, let me clarify a little bit further on when I was telling about the examples of piracy and where it had to be done. Even Lord Boulder even put out, a good example, like, for instance, Mafia 2, because of record label bullshit, they had to take down the game off Steam and all other digital stores. And, for one, my current rig does not have an optical drive. And two, the games I got, I checked for both CD keys and like straight legit digital copies. And I couldn't find them. The games in question were Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, Need for Speed Underground, Underground 2, and Carbon. And the original Most Wanted. Couldn't find any of them. Looked on Steam, looked on Origin. Even looked on Good Old Games. I went to G2A, Online Key Store. I went to a bunch of different legit Steam code and Origin code websites that did CD keys. None of them had them. Same things with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, 3, 4, Underground, Underground 2, and American Wasteland. I could not find any of those on Steam, Good Old Games, Origin, you name it. I've tried. The only way I think I could ever get them is via, physical releases, but like I said, I don't have a optical drive, and at this point, either way, because I'd basically be buying it secondhand anyhow for most of these games. These are like early to mid 2000 titles, so. And the factor, they're no longer being supported, for one. And two, they're no longer on the digital storefronts or being sold brand new. Thus, the companies who made them don't get any money from it. From the secondhand sales. Now, when I was in college in 2011, it was kind of a similar situation. Though at the time, I had a MacBook Pro 2010 model with a Core 2 Duo, and I forget what the fuck the graphics card was, but it had a 320 gig hard drive and 4 gigs RAM, DDR3. Now, let's see here. Those same games I don't, but at the time I had no clue about how Mac OS X worked or any of that. Tried Wine amongst a few other emulators without going through boot camp, because that would be a pain in the ass, and found out I had to get, cracks and reskin coding for these same games, just for them to work on my MacBook Pro. And this was by the community and the fans who play these games. And this is the only reason I ever went to Pirate Bay. torrent free can kick ass torrents. Otherwise, I've been buying all of my games, actually. So, I mean, yeah. Other than the games for gold shit, or the PSN Plus games, that's just given with the membership. And same can be said about Origins on the House, which that's how I've legit attained many games I have now. Same thing with Steam, because sometimes Steam has like straight up, hey, this game's for free, go grab it kind of days, and I'll grab it, Yeah, I sound like a complete cheap ass when it comes to PC games, but this is the glory of the PC Master Race, is you don't always have to pay $60 fucking for new games. So, and yes, you're kind of almost ripping off, the maker, but let's be honest here. If there's any one publisher that doesn't deserve any more money, that is WB. Especially after what they just recently announced this year about Mortal Kombat X and Arkham Knight. And everybody knows how horrible Arkham Knight ended up being. So, buy their shit for cheap. Hella cheap. Don't give them any more than $5 at that for their games on the PC. You console peasants are getting spoiled right now by their fucked up business practices. Now, I don't wish a huge amount of piracy on indie developers whatsoever. Not even the dickhead Phil Fish. He didn't deserve any of it. Okay? The Witness was a huge thing of piracy, but I'm actually going to be buying it soon once I get money again. But I've bought these games for consoles. I bought them for PC, or got them as gifts from friends. I'm just wanting to play them again, and when you have an all-digital rig, you really have no other choice but to grab ISOs and CD cracks. So, and usually the only way to get them is through piracy sites. So, you gotta work with what you have. And, to be honest, if these games were still up for sale on Origin, or Steam, or GOG, or G2A, what have you, I would definitely buy them again. I'm going to be doing that with Grand Theft Auto 5 soon. This will be my third time buying it. Straight out. And again, in my eyes, Rockstar, they deserve every dollar I give them. It's actually a developer that gives a shit about the PC players. They give a shit about, gamers in general. I am kind of disappointed a little bit they haven't come up for any single player expansion content. That's all been going to the online. That won't be too much of a worry for me once I hit the PC version, because at that point, I won't have to pay Microsoft another $60 fucking just for Xbox Live. So, this will be a good thing. Anyways, peace out.